So I bought a bivvy. I bought one a couple of weeks ago and I thought I'd come out and try it. I've never slept in a bivvy before. I've never really understood bivvies, if I'm honest, but I'm going to give it a try. So I'm here at Lower Holbrook. I was here not long ago with Caroline for the hot tent camp, and it looked like a nice place to come and explore, so I'm going to have a look around. Hopefully find somewhere to tuck away tonight, cook something, chill out for a bit. Yeah, going to have a nice relaxing evening, and hopefully, I don't know what the tides are doing. I don't know about high tides and things, so hopefully not drown. It's a bit busy at the moment, lots of people around. I'm not surprised. The only problem is I'm new to this. I'm walking around holding a selfie stick talking to myself. You need balls to do this around people, so I'm going to try and get over it and just man up, or chicken out and turn it off like I'm going to now. Such a sap. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I can't do it, I'm not there yet. But this is an amazing place. Anything by the sea or the river, anything by water makes me happy. More than anywhere else, I would say. Anyway, so I'm on this bank. And I can sort of see where the tide has come up today. So, and I think the lunchtime tide is a lot higher than the evening one. I will double check. So I should be okay on the beach. And high tide's about 11:30. If I was sensible, I'd stay awake until then to make sure. But I'm not sensible. I think this looks like a good spot. Got an escape route up this bank. If I'm completely wrong about the tide, this will do. I need to make this a little bit flatter, and there's even somewhere for me to sit now and make a coffee. Look at that. So that's the plan. Yeah, this will do. Bit sheltered as well by the bank, and if I do have a fire, nobody's going to really see me. So that's good. That's where we're at. We got about 15 minutes of daylight left, or 15 minutes until the sun sets at least. So I'm gonna make a coffee, chill out for a bit, maybe go and find some wood. There's tons, it's everywhere, so. Cowboy coffee, of course. That's all I do now. That'll do. Right. We've got Dominican Republic coffee this time. Should be nice. I'm sort of experimenting at the moment with cooking meals in a single pot, a little lightweight pot, using this stove, because that's what I'm going to be using when I'm away in July and August, so that's why I'm using that. I've got a interesting meal, like a Chinese sort of thing. Let's see if it works. One and a half. Let that come to a rolling boil. Wow. So as low as it can go. So the thing with bivvy bags that I don't understand is everyone uses them with tarps, and I always think, well, why not just use a tent? Seems to make a lot more sense. On a night like tonight, where it's definitely not going to rain, it makes sense just to have the bivvy bag. I don't know. Maybe it's to do with just being more out and exposed, and we'll see. But I've never done it, so it's going to be a new experience for me. Yeah, this is a good spot. I know, I'm going to do a time lapse. Let's do that. Right, I'm going to get some dinner on. What a place though, seriously. Isn't that gorgeous? It's going to be such a clear night as well. Maybe that's what bivvy camping's all about, being able to look up at the stars. And maybe I'm going to be a convert, who knows. So, as I said, one pot meals. This pot, I don't want to just be eating ramen and rice sides and pasta sides, all that horrible stuff. So I'm going to make my own little sort of, I suppose a little cookbook, my own little recipes. This is my chopping board. Miso easy chili something or other. So what I thought, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here. Not a lot. Probably that much. And I've got spring onions, prawns. I seem to have brought 4 chilies and I need 1. And some garlic. Yeah, that's it. So, stage 1, chop all this up, chuck it in there. I could have got a better camera angle, couldn't I? Chop it all up, put it in there, fry it all up, and see what happens. It's kind of going to be a noodle soup. Going to be a bit gritty. That's better. Who'd have thought just getting it level would have solved the problem. On a bit of a low heat. My God, this thing is crazy. I mean, the truth is I'm not fussy with food. I can eat pretty much anything. So if this doesn't work, I can still eat it. I wonder if I need more oil. Yeah. It's quite a lot of oil. Right, anyway, it's all cooking away. Now I think I'm going to put some water in here. Don't know how much. Oh, it's that much now, isn't it? Turn that up. Get that boiling. Oh, I've got these nests of noodles. Do I put this in? Yeah, I've got 2 of them. I'm going to put both in. Oh God, that's strong. It smells delicious. Looking good, it's thickening up. Oh, the prawns. Forgot them. Yeah. That'll do. It's not burning, is it? I think it's burning. This is all I got. Oh, coffee I'm going to have. Oh, that's the thing with this channel so far, isn't it? It's going to be prawn flavoured coffee. I think I might call it done. So there we go. That would be some sort of miso noodle soup with prawns, chilies, garlic and spring onions. Give it a try. Yeah, that's good. It's thickened up nicely. There you are. Can you see? There. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I tried that. It's a good one. Right, that was really good. Very, very good. I just washed this out as best I can, but it's not great. I think I'm going to have a hot chocolate. It's starting to get cold. And the wind's picking up as well, but doesn't matter. Still debating whether to do a fire or not. Or I could set up the bivvy and then just sit in there. Sit in it or lie in it. And just look up at the stars. Downloaded a couple of things to my phone. I'm not one of these go camping and switch off people. I can't do it. I'm watching what is it, Picard at the moment, which is alright. Season 2. It's not terrible. Hot chocolate. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like this little light. This Loom Cube one. I'll show you now. Oh God, I wish I had said. There. You definitely didn't see anything. That's cool. It's working well. Birch bark. Just gonna get a little one going. I can feel the heat off that already. Need to work out where I'm gonna set up. This is sort of flat here, so this would have been a good spot. Unfortunately, I've just set fire to it. I'm learning there's a lot goes into making these videos. A lot of thought has to go into the shot setup. But I still really enjoy doing it. When a new video's coming out, I get really I feel actual excitement to see how it does. And as things stand today, I think we're about 130 something subscribers, which is amazing. And I've just put up a video about my gear, well, about 4 days ago for the for this bike trip I'm doing, and it's done really well. Views just keep coming in, so that's all good. The next video to come out, I think, is when Ross and I went for a nice long ride, 100 miles over 2 days, around the Suffolk coast. I think that's coming out next week. I want a variety, really. I don't want to get to the stage where I'm trying to get views and trying to make the channel successful at the expense of doing what I want to do. So I'm just going to do what I want, and if people like it, great. If they don't, just whatever, really. It's all about the motivation, and it's definitely doing that. I think every week I'm doing something or other. And I mean, I suppose that's the point. So I'm going to be 50 this year, and I could easily sit at home doing nothing. I've never felt like that before. I've always wondered or been confused by people that don't just get out and do stuff all the time, but yeah, I can see why that happens. But I'm fighting it. I'm gonna go down screaming. I always enjoy stuff when I go out, but my energy levels, they're just low. Saying that, it is the winter as well. We're coming out of it now, thankfully. I think I'm always a bit tired in the winter. I suppose I'm doing alright for 50. I think so anyway. Still fit and healthy. I don't know who it was. Somebody, some motivational speaker, said you shouldn't be sad, you shouldn't whine about getting older. You should be grateful. So the way I look at it, I'm 50 this year, and I should be grateful I've made it to 50 because plenty of people haven't. I know people that haven't. So it's a celebration. You should be pleased the older you get. And when I get to 60, I should be even happier. I think that makes sense. I could sit watching this all night. Right, this is the setup for tonight. So this is the British Army Bivvy, just an army surplus thing. I've got my Thermarest X-Therm upside down, I've just realised, but I can sort that out. And then I've got my Thermarest Chorus HD quilt. So yeah, that's it. There you are. If you can see it. So hopefully this is going to work. The fire's nearly out, so that's that really. So I'm gonna get into bed basically. It's freezing cold. I mean, I think it's about 5-6 degrees, but the wind is pretty good, so I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like I need to warm up. So I'm gonna get into bed now, and I'll see you in the morning. I might try another night lapse, just set it going once I go to sleep. The tide's coming in. Really, I mean, I should stay awake until it does, so I know how high it's gonna get. We'll see anyway. Right, I'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's a windy one. I'm in the middle of putting my stuff away, but I can't film it because it's just blowing all away. So yeah, maybe that's why people have tarps. Could be. Anyway, I didn't drown in the night. The water didn't come up that far. I would say to about here. So yeah, I don't know, about 30 foot, something like that. I had to stay awake until 11 to make sure, and I slept. I don't know, I slept. I managed to get some. I was warm enough, but that bivvy bag is way too small. Once I had the pad in there, there was no room at all, and it was even stopping the quilt from lofting up. So anyway, I'm going to finish off packing away, and I don't think I'm going to bother with a coffee, not here anyway. I'll probably make one in the van. It's a bit too cold in this wind, and I don't think my stove would light anyway. So here we go. Try and put this away without it all flying off into the river. Right, packed up. It's just a few logs. I'll just disperse them. Tiny little patch of ash. No trace that I was here at all. So I'm going to put this pack on, get back to the van and make a coffee. Right, out of the wind. So what did I think? I loved it. I like Bivvies. That one was too small. Do you know when you're so cold you can't talk properly? That's me. That one was too small. But being out in the open like that was amazing, especially with a nice clear night like last night. It was, yeah, I think I see the point. I would have brought a tarp for a windbreak maybe. Yeah, that would have been handy. So now I get it, I suppose, but yeah, I need a bigger one. So any recommendations, please put them down below. The British Army one, I don't think it's designed to be used with an air mattress. It just, yeah, it was too small. And I'm not big, so I don't know, I'm doing something wrong. Anyhow, I'm going to go home and get some coffee and probably go to sleep. So thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.